Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. Naval warfare is a type of combat with a high degree of complexity due to the aquatic environment in which it occurs. This means that ships are under threat from all directions, from other ships, air attacks, and even the fearsome submarines. To solve this, vessels capable of countering these threats, including the powerful destroyers, have been created. Such vessels are the global standard for surface combatant ships, thanks to their agility, long endurance, and firepower. This is the result of an intricate design and use of high technology, so its construction requires great dedication. Since these and the logistics behind the management of materials and labor can make its assembly period last up to 2 years. Such a construction time also varies depending on the class of destroyer being built, of which some of the most iconic are the Zumwalt and Arleigh-Burke. These ships have been one of the main elements of the United States Navy and global naval defense. Although the Arleigh class is older than the Zumwalt, both result from decades of development and construction of different destroyer models, always looking for a ship with better features and capabilities. This has led to both classes having larger sizes than their predecessors and better designs for sailing on the high seas. But even with this design, modern destroyers are still affected by high waves while underway during ocean operations. This is due to a combination of factors, including the weight distribution and center of gravity of the boat, the shape of the hull, and to a lesser extent, the materials used for its structure. Even so, this movement generated by the waves does not considerably affect the boat or its capabilities, and is rather considered an effect that the crew gets used to as they experience it every day of their work. Considering this ship is one of the most active warships, people must be prepared to respond anytime, anywhere. This makes the work environment far from normal, with a unique atmosphere within its hallways. The close quarters create a sense of community, as everyone knows each other and understands their roles and those of their shipmates. This environment encourages even the most junior members to be ready to handle any task that comes up. In addition to their primary duties and standing watch, sailors participate in regular drills and training exercises. There are also scheduled times for meals in the mess decks and galley, providing moments of ease that can break the routine. These moments of recreation help keep the morale and spirit of the crew members who perform stressful tasks high.
It can be really hectic. Things change at a drop of a hat. We could be called upon to go anywhere at any time, and there's very few of us on these ships. It's exciting, it can be boring, but always dynamic.
This shows that the life of a crew member inside a destroyer is a routine full of intense moments that give them a feeling of duty that they want to fulfill. For many of those members, this life includes working with highly specialized equipment crucial to achieving mission objectives. One of these involves the radar technicians, whose responsibility is to operate the vessel's Aegis system, which is critical to detecting and tracking any target. This type of system could not function correctly without the work of other members, such as electronics technicians. They can maintain and repair various electronic devices throughout the ship. However, these specialized jobs do not only focus on the electronic area. The propulsion system could be considered the heart of the ship, and for this reason, several members, such as gas turbine technicians, are in charge of keeping these machines operational.
These engines put out for like 40,000 horsepower and can put a 505-foot ship through their water at like 30 plus knots. So it's pretty incredible. It's incredible. We only have 4, and these 4 engines do a great job of doing it.
Such dedication and precision in their work are evident in every member of the ship and in every task they perform. This level of detail is seen during maintenance work on the ship's deck, where several trained sailors inspect and quality check each component of the ship and then make any necessary repairs or replacements. This task, along with each task performed by the crew, allows the ship to be fully operational, demonstrating all its tactical capabilities. This includes flight operations thanks to its hangars, which have the capacity to stow MH-60 Seahawk helicopters. But beyond its logistical support capabilities, the ship prevails with its offensive characteristics. This includes the .45-54 caliber lightweight gun, used to engage in surface and aerial targets. Adding to its offensive capacity is the Phalanx CIWS, which is a rapid-fire gun system used to destroy anti-ship missiles. This gun is controlled by a computer and is aided by a radar system that gives the weapon a deadly precision. Then there are the torpedo launching systems, such as the triple Mark 32 torpedo tubes mounted on each side of the ship. With all these systems, this destroyer has any type of tactics prepared. Although the Arleigh Burke is a key element in the U.S. naval power, the fact that it's been operational since the 1990s promoted the development of a new ship to accompany and eventually be the successor to the Arleigh. This is why the Zumwalt class was created in the mid-2010s, to build a leading ship that was useful for land attacks and littoral missions, and had capabilities that could defeat current and future threats. To achieve this, the ship was designed around its two advanced gun systems turrets, firing long-range land attack projectiles that reach up to 63 nautical miles. However, the manufacturing of those projectiles was too costly, which resulted in the replacement of that technology with new hypersonic missiles. This, combined with features like the total ship computing environment infrastructure, makes it open for future upgrades and advancements in mind. The Zumwalt program originally intended to build 32 destroyers. However, only 3 vessels have been commissioned. These 3 vessels required a complex and extensive construction process. The result of the innovative design of the class with different geometries from traditional destroyers, in addition to using new types of materials. Its first distinction is its tumble-home hull design, where the sides of the hull slope inward above the waterline. This improves the ship's ability to navigate cleanly through waves, optimizing speed and maneuverability. The ship's superstructure, or deckhouse, was constructed using advanced composite materials, including carbon fiber and vinyl ester skins with balsa or foam cores. Such structure was built at the Northrop Grumman shipbuilding facility in Mississippi, under the direction of General Dynamics Bath Iron Works. During this process, the company used primarily flat composite panels to reduce tooling costs. By using simple panels instead of more complex shapes, the construction required less specialized tools for production. Several advanced systems were installed inside the structure, including an integrated power system that generates 78 megawatts of electricity. This system is capable of powering all of the ship's systems, including propulsion, weapons, sensors, and future technologies like railguns or laser weapons. Once the structure was completed and all the systems inside were installed, the Navy proceeded to christen the ship, which included a ceremony celebrating its transition from construction to preparation for launch.
Officers and crew of the USS Zumwalt, man our ship and bring her to life!
Finally, the ship was commissioned after different control tests, followed by a post-delivery phase with several operational tests. Now ready for action, the Zumwalt leaves port to sail the oceans and begin its naval defense operations. On her deck, the crew is constantly active, as is to be expected from a destroyer ship. The defense systems are always prepared, thanks to the engineering teams, while the intelligence and surveillance groups constantly review the data provided by the ship's multiple sensors. All these activities are needed to get the best performance of the ship, so it can patrol the oceans ready for any event and prepared for any attack. The importance of destroyers in naval power has been demonstrated in the dedication to developing vessels with innovative technologies, as seen with the new Zumwalt class. Even so, the high costs that these new technologies bring with them limit the production of these vessels, which has given greater importance to the Arleigh class. Although it's been in operation for quite some time, its design and adaptability have kept it as the key piece in the U.S. naval force. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.